Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. Today is a perfect day to do one garden bed at a time. I'm so looking forward to, I said I was going to do English garden number 2, but I see an easier bed that's going to be done a little bit faster. It is the pump garden. And the reason why I want to do that one is because if you can get, I did English 1 garden, which is right behind me, and it went so fast that I feel motivated, but if I do a hard one, I may get stumped. So do your easy beds first and then go to the harder ones. So that's what I'm going to do. Pump garden next. Go. This is the pump bed. Now I need to fill it with the mulch. Well, there's no trees, so we eliminate that. So the first thing is to look at all the trees. Second thing is to look at all your perennials or medium-sized things. So I'm going to cut down all of these autumn joys, and look at those, the red hot pokers, and put in the mulch. Okay, that is 1 coneflower, and that doesn't need to be cut back. That is a false peach tree, and I will cut back those mums. That's pretty much it. And there's a little teeny blue point juniper that's perfect, and the one in the pot's perfect. So this is pretty easy, but this is going to be a lot of debris that I can just put it in the fire. All right, I got 2 bags of mulch on just to cover the edge. Makes a nice clean edge. And then I'm not really ready for any more mulch because I need to do the cutting of all those perennials. So that will be next. Let's do some perennials. Now that looks great. Oh, it's what I love to see. A neat and tidy bed for spring. I don't have to worry about anything but weeds. Okay, that's looking good. Really good. So I have woodpeckers. Oh, they're making havoc with this. It probably won't last forever the way they're going. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's really yucky, and they think they love it. Probably a lot of bugs in there. So I have a blue point juniper guiding this line of the fence, and probably the last thing in the pump garden. So I'll let you look at it. So the pump is down there, and we did all this all the way to here. How you can tell it needs to be done and clipped back, you can see green inside it. So we're just going to cut all of this back, and look at it, it just kind of comes apart. Okay, this is going to be pretty easy to take it down. Got this covered, but if you'll look up close, Here was the mother plant. Here's some green, and you can see how far it's traveled. Now, mums travel. You can see, okay, here's the mother plant, and then it traveled all the way to here, also way over there. Now, I don't mind if it spreads because I don't have anything over here, but if you decided you didn't want this to spread and say this has just gone too far, you could just pull it up and just pull it out. And if you can get it all the way back. I see that the root is pretty deep. So yeah, those roots have traveled some. But if you can pull it up and get the most, yeah, not much root. I don't know. You may have to shovel that. Shovel this area out so it doesn't spread. But don't put mums in the ground if you don't want it to spread. I don't mind it up here because there just really isn't anything up here. So, all right, job well done. This false peach tree is already done. This celebration maple has already been done. I think this is good. So you have a blue point juniper there, one there, and one right there. So getting one bed done at a time is good. This took me 2 days because of those beasts. So I needed help with Jeff to pull it up, and I would just whack it. You can get electric trimmers to do those and just get somebody to hold it up and then just whack it across. That would be good. These were much easier. They only had 4 or 5 posts of old. And so the autumn joy sedum was pretty easy. If you were close to, I'm really close to the grass, you could get a mower in here and just mow them. And just mow them. If you had a mulch mower so that it would go into a bag or something so it wouldn't be everywhere. And if you want to redo all that mulch, which I don't like to, you could get somebody to mow the whole thing and then it would be done. Pretty fast, but only if that's all you want to do is mulch. That may be easier. But for me, it was easy to just cut those back with clippers and then cut those back with my Falcos, and it was done. And I have irises that I put in from last year that hadn't developed. Here's more irises I put in. And there's an iris in between each of the autumn joy. So that's going to fill in that area. And let's see, here's more irises. You know, irises, they can just keep being divided. So there's plenty of irises to go around. There's the blue point juniper from this angle. This is Mr. Bowling Ball, which is kind of yellow right now, but he's going to turn back green. This garden is done, the pump garden. So now we're going to go over to the English garden, which I said was going to be number 2, but it was a lot more than I expected. This will be another day. Just take it one day at a time and do as much as you can. Don't worry about other people's yards. Just worry about your own and fix it up. So keep moving, keep gardening, and stay creative. And I'll see you next time.